Yeah, like 3 months.
And show world, that's like a year. Let's be honest.
It depends.
Yeah.
3 months too long, so let's go ahead and get the show on the road.
Hey,
Barnell say, "Did you miss me?"
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Get ready for takeoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're listening to Look Who's Ranting Now with your host, the baddest man in the podcast land, Artiste Cologne.
Who's that guy? Oh, that's me. What's happening with the world? You know who it is. It's the baddest man in the podcast land, Artiste Cologne. And of course, joining me tonight, and every single night we do this thing, it's blood of my blood, my mama, sister's son. It's Mr. Boom in that thing. How you doing, Boom?
What's up? I'm doing good. How you doing?
Hey, doing pretty good. Can't complain, man.
That's what's
Can't
up.
complain.
Another day in paradise.
Another day in paradise. Glad to be back, you know. And going from left to right here, of course, we got our social media tycoon, like a bug in the building. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about y'all?
Doing pretty good. Glad to have you back. You holding it down for TikTok?
Yes. It is good to be back. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Y'all was holding me up. You know, I was ready to come back, and it was y'all, you know.
Oh, okay. So we gonna lie.
we gonna do
We're
it.
gonna start off with a lie.
We gonna do it.
I thought we wasn't toxic no more. I thought we was. I
You
thought
let
we
me
was.
tell it. Yeah, I'm the one telling the story. And of course,
Everybody always the hero in their own story.
next to the other one there holding us up, we got your good karma in the building.
Holding y'all up as well.
Yeah, it was y'all too.
It was us, right?
It was y'all too.
Got you. I apologize for holding everybody up, but I am definitely happy to be back. I'm happy to be here.
Good,
I'm
good.
excited for season 6. I can't believe
Yeah.
it's been
a
6
while.
seasons.
It's been a while.
That's wild.
It's moving. It's moving.
It's doing something.
Yeah, no
It's doing
doubt.
something.
No doubt. And of course, in the corner over there, in timeout, we got Raz Man. What's going on, Raz?
Hey, what up? What up? Very happy to be here. Hey, something I did miss
Yeah.
was
What's
the
that?
voice. It caught me off guard as soon as he started up.
Hey, you know, you got to be a character.
He polished it off, didn't he?
He
Yeah,
did.
I've been working on that.
His radio
Working on
voice.
that. Definitely. Listen, they like to call me
He
out.
found it in the closet. He was like, there you go.
Had to dust that thing off.
Right. Get the dust off of it.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. It's had plenty of rest if you were worried about it, you know. Plenty of rest. But I miss this. Miss having engagement, you know, and time to talk to people and stuff like that. So let's get right into it with some trending topics.
Let's go.
Let's get this party started. You know what time it is. It's time for trending topics on Look Who's Ranting Now. You can always follow Look Who's Ranting Now on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, and everywhere else you get your podcasts.
I miss the drops too, by the way.
Don't you? I'm
I really
telling
do.
you. No doubt. Old school style. All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for some trending topics. Well, we cover things that have happened over the past week. And of course, unless you've been deaf, dumb, or blind, or under a rock somewhere, you know about your main man, Travis Kelce, starting tight end for the Kansas City, two-time Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs. He is officially dating Taylor Swift, and the internet went into an uproar, saying that Taylor Swift is a downgrade from his previous girlfriend, who
Who's the
happens
previous girlfriend?
What?
to black woman, supermodel. Yeah, she's a model. I don't know about supermodel. I don't know what the ranks are.
I've never heard.
But she's, you
So
know,
he went from the melanin
from the melanin
to the people of no color.
I
yeah.
knew that's what you was gonna comment
But
on.
listen, Travis Kelce is non-melanin himself.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And,
cares?
and people saying that it's a downgrade. I don't know if you can downgrade, excuse me, to Taylor Swift.
It's in the eyes.
Could she
of
ever
whoever
be a
thinks it.
downgrade?
I don't think so.
Absolutely not.
I don't see it. You know,
No, she's
melanin aside, that's an upgrade.
she's an upgrade. 'Cause for one, I'm pretty sure she's smarter than the black girl was, because listen, females, if you fall for the date for 6 years and and never get the paperwork straight. I mean, listen, she out here, she alone and she cold. She ain't got nothing to fall back on, you know. She's just out here. So listen, sucker. She went out like a sucker.
Oh, they were dating for 6 years?
6 years.
Hey,
Sucker.
she held it down, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, she out here, she back at Denny's.
Well, she's a supermodel, right?
She got him ready for the next
You
one.
say she,
Yeah.
I know models.
She look good.
Don't
No,
do that.
she's-
Don't
no,
do
no,
that.
no.
Don't
No.
do that.
Now,
I know
listen,
models.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Brad.
Hold on.
Don't do that.
Listen,
models.
on the listen on the. See y'all cutting up.
I'm not laughing.
Y'all
I'm not a
cut.
part of this.
Y'all cutting
Y'all know
up.
some models out here too.
Right. She's
Hungry.
a supermodel.
Cold out here, baby.
She's a supermodel.
It's cold outside.
Is she a supermodel?
That's what you said.
Well, listen, I said
know.
that
I don't even
originally
know the story.
because I seen a video of her coming down the runway.
Yeah.
And she was modeling some clothes. She could just be a model. I don't know what
Check on your
qualifies for
people.
super, but I
Somebody
said
check
super
on her.
because that's the first word
She
that
hurt.
came to my mind.
What's she hurt
Supermodel.
about?
I just
How long have they been broke up?
how long have they been?
I don't know. I don't-
It was
That's a good
rumors that they was broke up, and then she popped up at the football game sitting next to his mom.
Oh no, not Taylor Swift, the ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, so it was rumors, like it wasn't official. Maybe like 2 months. They been broke,
She
yeah.
trying to
Gotcha.
hold on to mama.
So it was
She
rumors
trying
at
to do everything
first,
she
and next
can,
thing you know,
boy.
she popped
Well, they
up.
probably homegirls. I mean, 6 years, you know how they go.
Yeah.
She need a loan.
How you know that lady,
Why-
bro?
Hey, like,
Hold on. Why do you assume
Yeah.
that models aren't making money?
This isn't an attack on models in general. You just said
Just
she's
the
a
ones you know.
Hold on, no, you said
That basically,
you
you know
said
what I'm
she's
saying?
a model
She's a model.
to imply like she got money or that she
No,
good.
no. I'm saying she's a model, like she's beautiful. So people are saying Taylor was a downgrade on the physical side. But they weren't.
man.
You obviously can't downgrade to Taylor Swift on the financial side.
Hell no.
Unless you were dating Oprah.
That's dumb.
That's the only downgrade is
What we
Taylor
talking
Swift to Oprah, probably. But other than that, I mean, $700 million net worth. That's
Yeah,
wild.
She got money.
And Taylor's pretty,
She is.
Got
yeah,
paper.
absolutely. She's
Yeah.
pretty.
I mean,
Yeah.
but Taylor's not gonna marry a black man. Let's be for real. I don't know why people all up in arms. That money not going into a black family. Let's be for real.
Who thought
who
that?
cares what Taylor's doing with her money?
But I'm
Who
saying
thought
that's
that?
the conversation, right? The conversation.
no, they
She's
were-
not a
Talking about
downgrade about
Kelsey.
it.
The conversation was Travis Kelsey was dating a black woman as a white man, and then
I thought he was
snuck-
black.
No, he's white.
He's white.
Confused. I'm sorry. I'm so confused. Okay.
I would have figured you seen this.
I thought. Okay. I take back my.
I swear
statement.
you was one of the ones commenting on there. I know he ain't leave a black woman for no Taylor.
Black.
Show
Nah,
wasn't me.
I'm just playing.
I know he need that queen.
Sure wasn't
I'm
me.
just messing
So
around.
how?
But-
Okay, so I'm sorry, but Karma, I gotta point it out. You had no problem with it because it was a white man who went from a black woman to a white
I
woman.
had no
correct?
problem with it still.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if it was
What
a
did I
black
say
man,
that I said had a problem with it?
I was wondering, did you have a problem with it?
Put it in people's
No,
court.
I don't care.
Okay,
Yeah.
because
Either way, I don't even know who Travis Kelce
because your comment was, oh, so he went from melanin to no melanin.
That was
and
a
then-
joke. I
Okay.
was literally joking. This
Yeah.
be for real. I was joking.
She loves all people. You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
literally
She,
joking.
she donated to the BLM, y'all.
Have you?
Yeah.
BLM? Nah.
Nah. I'm sorry. Nah.
Have y'all donated to any black organization?
I donated to mine. My
You know
life
what?
matters.
I
MLM.
I gave to one of the museums.
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. Good
How
stuff.
much you gave?
Hey, listen.
Don't worry about it.
had again.
In proportion
And
to
you don't
what
like
he
it,
had.
he give it back now.
Hey, every little bit counts. Oh, but go ahead.
Hey, moving on to our second and our last trending topic here. Kerry Washington. I don't know if y'all heard about this.
Don't come on, Kerry
Kerry Washington, just recently found out, well, in her tell-all book, she said she found out 5 years ago from her parents that her dad is not her biological father.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And they were going to keep it a secret, until she had to do some kind of show that like Find Your Roots or something like that. And they were forcing everybody to get DNA tests, so you could track your roots and where you came from, and stuff like that. And she said the father looked like he's about to have a panic attack, and then they finally told her, that it's not your biological father. So my question to y'all though is like, if when do you think it's a good time to tell a child that, where they came from, or if it's ever a good time? Should you die with it? Should you be open about it? What?
I'm very open with my child. Like, this is a conversation we'll have, while she's young. And so she
Yeah.
will understand this and won't be taken for a loop years down the line, because the truth will always come out. What is in the dark will come to the light. So I'm very
Okay.
open with my child. Yeah, I would tell her
You would tell it like at a young age.
at a younger
So
age.
under 10.
Yes.
Okay. What say you, Calm?
I think it depends on the scenario, right? Because I have a friend who was raised by his grandparents, but he thought they were his parents his whole life.
Oh,
When he got of age and it was like time to go to college and get a job and everything, right? Like they didn't even let him drive. Like, oh, you don't need to drive. Like, you're good. Like, they would tell him, like, you're good. Like, they coddled him, but he thought it's because he was the youngest and like they had him, late and everything. Well, when he got 19, I believe it was, and he was like, look, I gotta drive. Like, I'm ready to go to college. Like, y'all making me stay home. They told him that his sister was his mother.
jeez.
Right? And so he's now 40, but he's still messed up about it. And for him, he says he doesn't even know what age that would have been an appropriate conversation, because he has to deal with the fact that his mother didn't raise him, didn't want to raise him, and things like that. And she has been around him his whole life, right? And just treating him like a brother. So for me, it all depends on the situation. Now, like with Kerry Washington, she doesn't have any lack in her life. She's rich,
Yeah.
she's famous. They could have been told her that. Like, it wasn't going to change the trajectory of her life because she's established. But like for somebody like him, it like he struggles like with his identity and everything. It changed him, right? So I don't know what is the appropriate time or age. I think it all depends on the circumstances. I couldn't tell you do it when they're young or older, because at the end of the day, it's gonna mess with them.
Jeez. What about you, Raz, man? And
I would
I'll let you
definitely
close it
say-
out.
I definitely say do that when they're younger, because it's actually going to be an easier conversation when they're younger, because kids don't seem so devastated by certain things. They kind of just be like trying to figure out what it means. And I think them growing up with it is a lot easier than them finding out when they're older.
But
So I definitely say that, but and I know somebody who had a similar situation. They found out that their dad wasn't their dad, and it just kind of threw them off. And they was trying to establish this relationship with this stranger, and it was kind of weird for me, because I'm sitting there like, well, that person didn't want you, so why you want to
Just
go
li-
around?
yeah.
I feel the
But that
same way.
curiosity though,
Right.
of like what your roots are, is gonna probably just bug you a little bit. So
Can I ask
Definitely,
a question?
definitely.
Do people really care what their roots are?
got you said, do they care what their roots are?
Yeah. Like, do you care what your roots
I
are?
think you do.
Definitely. I think so.
Gotcha. Is that the
I would
time?
care. I would care. So,
Is that the
Is that the
Obviously.
time?
it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just don't know. We're working on how to stop.
Stop it.
Bear with us, y'all.
I was thinking Bautista didn't care. He was just gonna push through the comments.
Yeah.
kids do bounce back quickly, and they can handle things.
Take it.
Made man said throw it on the wall.
Listen, we're trying.
I don't know. When it comes to roots, I just feel like
That's what happens when N-words be trying to be fancy out here. Try to be new. Try to be new.
Nah, listen,
We're gonna spice it up a little bit.
well, we tried. It didn't necessarily work this time. We definitely got to move on prior to
That little thing,
the
the little
What?
triangle thing. With the,
what is that called?
The triangle.
Oh,
Oh,
it's,
the-
oh, it is.
that's what it sounds
It literally is just triangle. That's
Yeah,
true.
I think it's called the triangle.
I can't open any windows, made man. I
like.
just can't.
We can talk over.
Not the whole time.
Got you. Well, listen, it's time to move on. Obviously,
We couldn't
next
tell.
time we won't let it get so
Boom,
far.
just tell
We're
us,
working
hey.
on it.
Don't do that no more.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
time.
listen, we're gonna make it work. Don't you worry. It's good. Yeah, we're gonna make it work. Let's jump into trivia real quick. Hey, you know, growing
Here
pains.
comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
It's time for random trivia. Oh, look who's ranting now. Make sure to drop your cash tag if you win.
All right. In old fashioned, we're gonna play trivia.
Yeah.
Boom. Can we mute all callers on Podbean for me? Got a little feedback there. It's time to play trivia, guys. We are going to. We're going to be
all right. We get,
$5 per question.
What we on?
we on
we're on
trivia.
trivia.
On Podbean.
We're gonna be doing it on Podbean. We're gonna do $5 per question, guys. Okay, $5 per question. Tonight is gonna be finish the lyrics. I want to give a big shout out to Usher, my husband. He will be playing in the. What's funny?
Stop the cap.
What's funny?
Stop the
Usher,
cap
my
right
husband,
there.
he got the Super Bowl. Congratulations to him. It's gonna be one of the only reasons I'm watching. Okay, I can't wait to have time. Shout out to Usher. So in celebration of my husband, we're gonna be doing finish the lyrics Usher edition. Okay,
All right.
this is how it's gonna work. I'm gonna say some lyrics, and you just have to finish it. Now we're not gonna be super technical here. Whoever can finish it first, okay? And
All
it
right.
does have to be the right lyrics. I'm gonna even give you the song I'm That Nice, okay? And again, we're on Podbean. First $5, finish the lyrics. Can I get my trivia music?
Trivia music. All right. You ready for it?
I am. You know how long I've been looking to hear this music. All right. The first song is Nice and Slow. I need you to finish these lyrics for $5. Y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready. Let's do it.
Here we go. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top cruising the streets. I got a real pretty little thing that's waiting for me. Finish those lyrics. I'll do it again. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top cruising the streets. I got a real pretty little thing that's waiting for me.
Come on, vocals.
Shay with I pull up, anticipated good love. Don't keep me waiting. Shay, go ahead and drop your cash tag. You got the $5.
Hey, she got it.
She got to say.
Didn't I just say I'm not being specific as long as you finish it?
So we have. Okay, so it's the next one gonna be on TikTok. We have some participation on TikTok.
Let's do
All
one
right.
more on Podbean, then we'll go to TikTok next.
All right.
Okay?
TikTok,
so-
you get the last question.
So TikTok, you'll get the last question.
All right.
Okay, all righty. Here's the next one for Podbean. Shay, drop your cash tag. The next song is Let It Burn. Everybody should know this one, okay?
I like this.
Here's the lyric. It's gonna burn for me to say this, but it's coming from my heart. It's been a long time coming, but we done been
And
fell
fell
apart. Really want to work this out, but I don't think you're gonna change. Finish the lyric. I'm gonna say it again. It's gonna burn for me to say this, but it's coming from my heart. It's been a long time coming. We done been fell apart.
If I
Really
would've
want
had
to
it.
work this out,
The
but I don't
part-
think you're gonna
The part you're
change.
giving us, as you just said 3 words, I would actually got it. This whole next part of the
It
paragraph.
ain't Let It
Come
Burn,
on.
boom. That ain't right. All right, if nobody on Podbean get it, we might
Well,
gotta.
we got one on TikTok.
We got one on TikTok. They get it then. I do.
All right, what's their name?
Rachel.
I think I got it on
Rachel.
Podbean.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Right.
Was it
Rachel Guy got it on TikTok. The
All
next
right,
words
drop your
was
cash.
I do, but you don't. Think it's best we go our separate ways.
Tell me why I should stay in this
I had that part.
relationship.
Why you didn't put it in there?
Baby,
Oh, well, listen,
baby.
I still didn't have the other one. Which part is it?
But there's so many other
Things I gotta deal with. I think that you should let it burn. All right, we're gonna do.
Drop your cash tag
did the
and you
whole
get
line.
the money.
Whole line.
You get
Yeah.
the $5. Last question for
Last question. We're gonna do it for both. Whoever get it on either one. Okay, I'm watching
right, let's do
Podbean. Malika's watching. Ooh, I'm sorry. Like a bug is watching TikTok. I
No doubt.
apologize. This next song is Usher Confessions. Everybody loves that album.
yes.
Okay, you should love that song. Here are the lyrics, and I need you to finish them. Everything that I've been doing is all bad. I got a chick on the side with a crib and a ride. I've been telling you so many lies. Ain't none good, it's all bad, and I just want to confess.
Okay. That is a good one.
Can we get it with the?
Yeah, with a little bop to it. Put a little rhythm to it.
Everything that I've been doing is all bad. I got a chick on the side with a crib and a ride. I've been telling you so many lies. Ain't none good, it's all bad. I just want to confess.
You so big.
Hey, so big.
Yeah, it's incorrect.
Somebody got it on TikTok?
I get, I'll sing it again.
All right,
I figured,
all right.
yeah, being a lot of fun.
Hey,
Here we go. Everything that I've been doing is all bad. I got a chick on the side with a crib and a ride. I've been telling you so many lies. Ain't none good, it's all bad. I just want to confess.
damn. I don't know that.
Shay, you close. You close, but that's not right. She said no doing wrong. You're very close, but that is
Yeah.
incorrect.
Well, if I knew everybody was gonna have
Come
trouble, I
on.
went to Google fast.
Yeah. Listen,
I'm
boy,
gonna do it one more time.
you better do it for somebody for the producer. Well, you got to.
Everything that I've been doing is all bad. I got a chick on the side with the crib and a ride.
Don't
I've been
be
telling you
fast
so
with
many
them
lies.
all.
Ain't none good.
Hey.
It's all bad. I just Shay with you know I am doing wrong.
That's it.
It's correct.
All right, Shay, you get the last one.
Go ahead, Shay.
You
Shout
get
out
that
to you
money.
for
No
winning.
doubt.
Shout out to everybody that was playing.
No
And
doubt.
y'all, that was Confessions 1, guys. That wasn't 2.
Oh,
I think everybody's thinking of 2.
Of course.
That was
we thought that's where you was gonna go with it.
No. I gotta slip y'all up a little bit.
Yeah, listen, that should have been a $10 question, but it ain't gonna be tonight.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next week.
Shout out
Maybe
to
next
everybody
week.
playing.
That
Shout out to Shay and Rachel on TikTok for
Shout
winning.
out, Rachel.
was-
I
Yeah,
just
and what
sent
about
you
the first
money.
person who won?
Shay.
She won
She
twice.
won twice.
Dang.
So she
All
can't
right.
ever get up in there and say she don't be winning. I wish she
Yeah.
would.
And you got to send 5 back.
Yeah.
They
Send five back to the
sisters,
show.
y'all. They
Yeah.
It's a game set up.
Hey, why would you do that? Because you want people to think
Rigged, man.
it ain't.
I was just like,
We're gonna get him off this. Now, how Rachel win?
Okay.
Anybody know Rachel? I don't know Rachel.
they got to let it slip through the cracks to make it seem.
Boy, listen, get him off the show.
Type of shit is here.
I'm telling you.
What type of shit is there?
Let's jump on into the main event tonight. Y'all ready for this?
I'm so ready.
Let's
I
do
have
it.
a lot to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Now,
Hey.
I was trying to get that little East Side Boys drop on there with that.
Yeah. Come on, main event drop.
Wait till that flute hit. Killing it. Love that beat right there.
That's hot.
Love that.
That's hot. You
No
did that. That's hot.
You know, I try.
I can't lie. That's hot.
I do what I can. Do what I
That's
can.
hot. That's hot.
But tonight, y'all, it's time for the main event. Where we're talking about why people are having less children. Why are they having less children? And for me, I'm gonna throw out this first thing out there that I believe why people are having less children. Cannot afford them.
Come on.
Just can't afford them. I think people want them, you know, but they just can't afford them. You know, well, what are your thoughts on that? As far as why you think people are having less children?
Definitely financial restraints.
Okay.
I mean, we all know how inflation rose so quickly in the past couple of years, not even just where we live, but all over the country. Like, people can't keep up. Wages aren't keeping up. People can't even keep up with themselves, let alone another human being into it, because
No doubt.
daycare done gone up. So that's what, a mortgage payment on top of your mortgage or rent already. Who's trying to do all that? You know, and some
feel you.
people, yeah, they work from home, but technically you're not supposed to take care of kids when you work from home. I mean, some people cheat the system, but you know what I'm saying? It's hard. It is hard to, it's hard
She
to
didn't say
take
her.
kids.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
ain't saying. I'm just
Dude
saying.
just over there hating tonight.
Real bad.
Just a straight hater.
But it's hard to pay for children at this time. It's not just daycare; it's everything gone up. Groceries have gone up
No
just
doubt.
for you. So let alone another human being. But that's what I think in terms of just financial. I have so many other reasons, but I'm gonna let someone else take it.
I would definitely say one of the reasons is just people are not following the script anymore. And when I say the script, people are not with the traditional anything. I think that I think it starts with our generation and then goes younger. People ask like, why am I having kids? Like, what's the
Period.
reason? Like, am I following the script to get married, have kids, and do what? Be like y'all? I don't want to be like y'all,
Yeah,
right?
I feel you.
And so I think that people are not following the script and trauma, right? A lot of people
Yeah.
have come from traumatic childhoods. Things have happened to them. They've seen what their parents went through and they like, I'm good. I'm there. Why I'm gonna
Yeah.
do what you did? You know, and then one other reason that, and one of my big reasons is that this world is a cruel world, right? You have to really think about, I think it's a blessing having a child. Having children is beautiful. You can raise your child in the way that they should go, and all those things are great. But again, this is a cruel world. You're gonna leave them one day. Hopefully not till they're grown, but what if it's sooner and they're here to fend for themselves? Nobody gonna do your child like you do them. And you know, just think about what we're going through as millennials. I think they say we're the most depressed generation because of all the traumatic things that we've been through. It's no telling what these children coming behind us will see once we gone. It's no telling what this world will be. So I think that's also another reason, not to be grim, but we not following the script, trauma, and just the world in general makes people feel like it's unsafe to have children.
Man, I feel y'all on that. What about you, Raz, man?
So me, I think that we not having kids anymore because, listen, I mean, truth be told, at least me from my perspective, people don't see each other as good people to have kids with. I mean, that's the biggest thing. I mean, you had somebody say they slept with 35 men just the other day, and you know,
Shout out to Brittany.
listen, who's gonna impregnate her?
Somebody did though. She got a whole millionaire. baby daddy.
After she goes and says, I've been with 35 guys, who's the next guy that goes and impregnates her or wants to have a family with this person?
She will. She's
Listen,
Brittany Renner.
it'll be a dummy that does it. But listen, it's that type of stuff. No, man, nobody wants to do that. And then listen, the other thing, the flip side is women are out here, you know, more so working now, and they're looking at the guys because so many things has flipped. They're looking at some of these guys as not financially responsible. They're like, who's gonna have a kid by so and so?
That's it.
But I also think we're being blind to the fact that it's a lot of people out here that don't care nothing about that. They making hella babies, you know.
Oh, very. It's very true.
I think there's a group that's not having kids and you know and enjoying the single life, and there's a group that's just out here. You know, and we just wonder why they keep making kids.
And like to your point,
Don't duplicate yourself.
to your point, not to interrupt you, and you can move on. But I want y'all to just go look up this lady. Her name is Peaches McIntyre. She just had her 7th child, and she goes through some of the craziest stuff. She puts it all online, but she just keeps having babies. But she's a part of that group that don't care.
Don't care.
She don't care. So that's to
Can't
your
stop.
point.
Won't
Yeah.
stop.
So I think some of it is like
Man.
people that aren't like we would have had more children. At least I would have wanted to have more children. But you got to think about, all right, listen, where's this next? What you know, the house got to have another room for another child.
Come on.
And you know, and then funds and you know, and different things, a bigger car. So you know, wise people think about things like that, and then the other folks don't. But I think because
doubt.
some people are thinking about that more so now because money is, like you said. I think y'all's points were, you know, can't afford and not following the original script. I think those are valid points. I also think, you know, people don't like each other enough to be having kids with each other no more too. I think that's a
Man.
big thing.
That's a really good point, and that's a big thing. And of course, I'd like to invite anybody who's on Podbean, if you'd like to call in and talk on this subject, feel free to do so. You got a comment? Yep.
Yes. Rachel has said that, but something that Erasmus has said as well. People, especially women, are more career driven these days.
Definitely.
And they're not just childbearing anymore.
Yeah, it's changed.
It has. And I can say for me, I know I have one child and I plan to keep it that way. I always get asked, you know, since me and my husband, we got married, so when are y'all gonna have another one? Because it's such a typical American dream.
Yeah,
and then
the script.
Yeah.
And I realized, I'm like, you know
Good
what?
point, Carmen.
Maybe
Yeah.
a house and another child is not a dream to us.
Listen,
you know?
right now you got to choose between. You know what I'm saying? You want the house or you want the other kid?
Come on.
Because you might not be able to afford both. I'm telling you.
And people don't
Yeah.
realize, especially when, you know, they ask you these questions, it's like, look, I've had one since I was 16. One, I'm tired. Two, that's a whole baby that I have to commit to. And not just the baby, the kid, the homework, tuition, if they want to go to college and be something, do something what they like. Like, I got to
And it
commit
never
to,
stops.
and it does not stop.
It never stops. You'll always worry about your child no matter how old they get.
Cannot handle another commitment.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
I'm going to throw another dynamic out there for y'all. This is one of my beliefs is why people aren't having as many children. I think people want family way more than they want children. I don't think there's a lot of individual people that say, I just want a child, regardless of whether I'm with someone or not, just for myself. I think that market is very small of people who are single and just want to take on the responsibility of a child by themselves. So tying into Razman's point and then into yours, without family, children just aren't going to exist as much. You know, there's not going to be as many because people want the family unit. They want help. They don't want to be single parents. They want,
Talk
you know,
about
whether
that.
it's a spouse, partner, whatever you want to call it these days, they want to be with somebody and have that child. They don't just want to have a child,
Right.
you know, and I don't blame them.
No,
You know,
yeah.
so I get it. And we need more family.
Yeah, I feel like to Carmen's point, it's also like, you know, the goal change with social media being a thing now. People can see where they want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
kids just get in the way of that. You know what I'm saying? So
Big
it's
time.
like, man, I ain't gonna be able to be in Dubai tomorrow if I want to, because I gotta figure out who gonna watch the dogs, who
on.
gonna watch the kids, who gonna water the plants. It's all like, so some
That's
people
why I
choose
don't
to
want
not
no
have none
pet.
of that. Yeah.
I always wanted a husky. I don't want one no more.
And they're loud.
You know.
But you know what? Boom. Let me tell you, me and hubby were talking about your lifestyle. We were like, you know what? When our child leave the house and our pets pass away, you know, it's going to happen eventually. You know, they all do. I'm like, we need a good 5 years of nothing.
There you go.
I don't want to plant. I don't want
Hey,
shit.
yeah.
I don't want shit. Like, I'm tired.
Man, I'm so glad, you know, it was kind of, I don't blame him. I don't blame you though.
Am I the only
Like,
person ever wondered why a dog was so strong?
Listen, don't tell your truth on here because you're gonna have Peter after us. Listen, this dude be trying to get rid of a dog.
I was Googling,
Yeah.
how long do they live?
They talk about dog years, but a dog outlived you.
Man, it can.
How strong
Birds
is he?
can. Birds can and will.
Parrots, yeah, parrots can live a long time.
60, 80 years.
I'm good. Could you imagine somebody passing you down a parrot? You know what I'm saying?
He'd be at the nearest pet shop.
I love my parents
I don't
to
play with
death. I'm
birds.
crazy about my mom. If she would have passed me down a responsibility like a parrot, man, that thing going straight to the pet store. I don't- No
Straight to the
sentimental
pet-
value, no
at
none
all.
of that.
At all.
To the store.
How you?
Craigslist. Offer up.
Hey, you know what you do? Just say,
You
hey,
ain't staying
make sure you love them, all right? And I ain't listen. Don't respond. I'm assuming you did.
I'm gonna pass that thing on to somebody else, man. I don't want no responsibility.
And-
No more.
And also something I thought about, because I tweet about this a lot, and you know, Artiste know I'm anti-capitalism. I don't want to bring another child into the world just to work and make other people money for the rest of their lives.
You
That's
wild,
the
bro.
part. I don't want them to work and make other people money. Like, nah, fuck that.
And look, struggle doing it, right? Because when our parents were coming up, houses
Right.
were not $500,000 for a 2-bedroom.
Come on.
So what?
And then
Yeah.
our parents be looking at us like, why you ain't got no house yet? Well, God damn it. What do you want me to do?
I can't bring the prices
And look,
down. Yeah.
sitting in their house like, well, I had my house by the time I was 30. Fuck you. Okay?
Your house was $30 when you were.
Like, get
So,
out of
so
here.
another thing is because people are living at home to 30 and 40 now. It's
They have to.
Usually when you had
Yeah.
kids and when the older generation had kids, they was having them in their early 20s. They was getting married early 20s and having kids early 20s. And then by the time, you know, saying they 40s roll around, mid 40s, the kids was just about out the house in college and they was, you know, living their lives, you know. Now you 35, you finna have your first. You sitting there like, yo, man, at 55, he just gonna be getting out the house really at 60.
Possibly.
You know,
Yeah.
possibly.
Yeah.
Listen, if he stayed to 40, you be 70
Y'all gonna
years
die.
old.
Y'all gonna die together.
Yeah, you know.
I'm sorry.
I will help my
He like, man, you
child.
can't pay the rent.
I will help my child get their own place before they are staying in mine for an extended amount of time. If you in
Yeah.
college, look, I understand.
You got one
a little
child.
bit after
You get-
college, I understand too. But once you get past a certain age, I'm like, hey, let me go help you out. So what I'm saying,
Listen, what's
you got-
what's
like
better?
his studio apartment is 2,000, but that's how much they go for.
Listen,
I mean,
what's better? Is you tell that child to
What?
get a job and buy a bigger house with their own wing. You know, that way, you know what I'm saying. You can help them out when they don't have it and stuff like that. But that way, you ain't got to see them all the time either.
That
Yeah.
too.
Man, stay on the other
That too.
side of the house.
That too. I'm glad I had children like at a younger age, like my first child. My daughter's about to go to college in a couple years. You know, she wants to on her own wants to go out of state. You know, and I think about that and like I'm 36. You know, I'll be 37 next year. And when I get back to dating at some point, the minute somebody asks me about children, it's off the table. Like, don't even. If it's a deal breaker, it's a definite deal breaker. If
Right.
you got to have them, and you can't share what I already got, we're done here.
But you know what? People do
Start
do
over.
that. Like you'll
Crazy.
see,
Nope.
you'll see people like their children be like, "I got a 23-year-old and a 1-year-old."
Not
What
me.
were you doing? Like, why would you do that? You
That's
know what
called
I'm
a
saying?
oopsie baby.
Yeah, you'll see people do that all the time.
If you got the money,
Shit.
it's not as big as big of a
Razman,
deal.
please say that one more time.
Yeah, if you got the money,
If you got the money for a nanny,
yeah, for
You know what
nanny,
I'm
like
saying?
If you got the
Yeah.
money, it's a different ball game. It's a completely different ball game because you know white folks used to do
Hey.
that. They had kids at 50. You know,
they
but-
still yours. If you've had children, period, you understand like they're still your responsibility.
Period.
Nanny's gonna quit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's your I don't want another lifelong responsibility and start it all up again.
Come on.
No. You know what I'm saying? No dog. I don't even want plants no more. My youngest daughter demolished some of my plants. I ain't bought no new ones. So I was like, you know what? They just drink water anyway. I don't want. You know what I'm saying? We trade for anything that don't eat. Like dudes say, I love it. Shit, anything that don't eat. I don't want no responsibility no more.
Adulting is hard.
It's no joke.
It's
It's
rough.
parenting is sacrifice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you learn to give up some of your time, you know,
your
like,
mind,
your mind, you know,
peace.
your sanity.
sanity. You know, when you just want to relax and they want to hang
Relax.
with friends.
What's that?
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, either you,
And then y'all raising this internet generation. Like I just feel like our parents had it good raising us. We wasn't these
we was
new
outside
kids.
playing,
Man,
and
these
we were
new
trusted
kids.
to be outside and play.
Yeah.
I walked to school. Would you? Parents today wouldn't dare let their child walk to school
Now
in
without pepper
elementary.
spray and a knife.
Yeah. So Kevin Sagan said something about that, and I remember he was like, "Yeah, we used to be so," and I did. I used to be gone. You know.
Yeah.
Blocks and blocks and blocks away.
Yeah,
walking.
but you know the
Yeah.
difference is like I don't know, like the difference is just like only so much you could do, and like he said, we didn't have no cell phone, like nobody could really get in contact with you, you know?
They couldn't make
Hold on,
they
when
couldn't
you
make you
think
come
about
back.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
That is crazy.
but
You
listen,
knew to come back,
but
or
you
your ass
knew
would've
you
got beat.
knew to come back, and I'm gonna say something else about that.
I'm sorry, your butt was
but no,
Oh
but
no,
you
that's just perfect.
but you-
it works on here.
but you knew to come back. These kids here, you know, you could get an Uber to another country almost.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm gonna give you something else. And So everybody was commenting like, yeah, those were the days to get back home by the street lights. And then somebody commented, yeah, I used to be gone at like 1 or 2 a.m. Mom never cared. And so my retort was, nah, brother, we ain't talking about that ain't what we all talking about.
Your mama let you go early.
Yeah, that's a different.
Your mama let you go early. She ain't care about
she
you.
had
I'ma let
something else going on. You wasn't loved, you know.
No, yeah,
You
right.
wasn't loved.
All right, who's got the last thought? Last thought on this, on why people are having less children. I know you got it like a brother.
I mean, listen, I'll tell you another reason people having less children.
All right.
Plan B. That's why.
Hey,
Listen,
talk about it.
listen, no lies. That's why I have less children right now because of the Plan B. What?
You ain't lying.
You know, you got 3 days. You like,
But you're not supposed to use it regularly. That's a slip up.
Listen, people use it regularly all the time.
You're not supposed
you might
to.
as well let them loose. You got 2 days, let them loose.
Nah,
You-
that'll mess up your
you-
cycle.
2 days.
Listen, shout
You
out
can
to
always
birth
count on
control,
Raz,
man.
man.
2 days, you be a gunslinger.
I
Bang,
need to get
bang.
myself home.
Shout out to birth control.
Shout out to-
birth control.
Yeah.
Man, that stuff don't. I
Yeah,
don't
it
trust
do.
that.
You don't trust birth control?
Nah.
No, you don't trust the woman that was supposed to take her birth control.
All right,
Because
listen.
when you take it, it works. I'm a living.
Folks be,
Shout out to birth
folks be
control.
lying out here.
Yes,
You
now
almost
some women
forget
will
about
lie.
that 3rd day. You get in there. Woo! I almost messed up.
Listen, that man got a Plan B in the backpack or something. He keep him in the car. But let's jump into Slap and Cap real quick.
Hey.
That's been a while. I did not think Plan B was going to get brought up.
It's time for Slap or Cap on your favorite podcast. Look who's ranting now.
Best-selling drug at Walgreens.
Oh,
Don't
really?
forget to send your show ideas, topics you want to hear, and questions to artisteCologne@gmail.com.
It's Slap a Cap, ho.
Jump in the chat and vote
We
Slap or
back.
Cap.
It's Slap a Cap, ho. Last time for the premiere of season 6. Hey,
It's Slap a Cap, ho. Time for Slap a Cap, my favorite segment of the show. For you to listen and get the vote in the chat, slap if you agree, cap if you disagree. Listen, we just got a couple today, just a couple sound clips, and I'm intrigued to hear how y'all gonna feel about these. We'll start with the first one from Mr. Bishop TD Jakes.
96% of African American businesses have less than 2 employees or sole proprietorships, and they don't know how to scale up. You know what? It is baked into our culture to hustle. Okay, so hustle means you got your hands on everything. If you got your hands on everything, you can't have many things because you only got 2 hands. And so it's a hustle. You call it a business, but if you can't walk away from it for 2 months and still have income, it's not a business. It's a hustle.
Slap a cap here. If you can't walk away from your business for 2 months and generate income, you don't have a business.
It's a big
You
slap.
have a hustle.
It's a huge slap.
You say slap.
That's a huge slap.
Yeah. So if you can't walk away from your business and it generate income for 2 months, you got to hustle. Not a
I
business.
think that's a slap.
You
Yeah.
think that's a slap?
Yeah, because I think a lot of people out here are kind of delusional when it comes to saying I have a business or I'm self-employed. That's like the hot thing to say and be their own boss, but they're not generating any income. And it's like, okay, LLC, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think
You can be the LLC or nothing.
Right, you're
it
the
can be that.
LLC of
Yeah.
nothing. Like if it's a business, then you have a steady flow of money coming in, and you can sustain yourself. Like you can literally all right, cool, it's gonna run itself because businesses do run themselves. So
When
if you
they get there, but
Yeah.
most business is small business. So my question for y'all is, if that's the case, right? If this is a slap, so the guy who owns a liquor store but works it inside, he doesn't have a business. It's a hustle.
He can hire somebody. So
You
it's
see what
still a
I'm saying?
business.
But he's running it because he needs the income, right?
He's
And
he's
he
running
has
it
a
because he
liquor
wants a, he
store?
wants
He
a
has a
bigger
liquor
portion.
store, but he works it.
Listen,
Right.
he runs it because he wants a bigger portion of it. But
But if he's there every day,
I mean,
every
to be,
week,
to be honest
you
with
know,
you,
by choice, does he have a business?
Yes.
Or is it a hustle?
And
if
let me
he's
tell
Because
you-
by TD
if
Jakes'
he has
definition,
a business, let
by
me tell
TD
you
Jakes'
why.
definition,
Wait,
he has
by-
a hustle.
Let me
No.
show you
by
how.
You
four
took
different
the definition wrong.
things.
Hold on.
Him-
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
This
go
is
ahead.
This is
Go.
why I say that. Because even if he closed his store, he still got a lot of money in that store. He's choosing not to make the money. What TD Jakes is saying is like, okay, if you're not making money and like if you stop and you're just not making money, but you still have like a lot of inventory, maybe something going wrong with you, but you still have a business because you still have that product to sell. You still have it there. So it's still a business.
Honestly, he would
Well,
just have 2 months of
so-
store rent to pay.
right? He would have
you know
to
what
work
I'm
the store.
saying?
Let me explain that.
Eh,
Let me explain
you see what
that.
I'm
But I
saying?
still
Like,
think he has a business
But
though.
I'm gonna explain it different. This is why he has a business, because yeah, he has his rent and he has the price of his liquor and all those things, right? The reason he has a business is because we said it's by choice. So as long as he can operate it and make a profit, you know, by putting somebody else in there, it's a business.
If he
Now-
could do that, here's the
but-
thing.
hold on. Hold
If
on.
he
So
could
let me-
do,
let
if
me
he could
expound
do
on
that,
Let
he
me-
wouldn't be there.
No,
every day.
that's not the
You see
truth.
what I'm
Him
saying?
being there just means he get to eliminate like
The
one-
cost
is-
of an
yeah,
employee.
the cost of running the business.
Exactly.
If he can
but-
do it himself,
but
that's why you got a car cleaning company. You can go clean the cars yourself, but once you expand, you can hire somebody to do it. But if you only got a few small jobs, you do it yourself. You get all the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because like the thing is, you're saying
Now,
it's the profit margin. So if
Yeah.
we're talking about a profit margin, if he's saying I get 10,000 a month if I work it, or I get 6,000 a month if I hire somebody, as long as this profit, then yeah, he can do that. But what he should do, and what a lot of people don't do, and this is where you could say it was a hustle, like because I do know a guy that owns a liquor store that has to work it
A
because he
store
don't.
is not a hustle.
Hold on,
I
no.
disagree
I'm gonna
with
tell
that.
you why it's a hustle. Why it's a hustle for him, because he has to work it because the store doesn't make enough money for him to hire somebody to be there. So what he would do?
I'm saying every store that makes enough, right, to hire someone, hire
not true.
someone.
That's not true.
Nobody goes to
I know
work
that.
Nah, because
unless
like those
unless
Arab and Indian
they
guys,
hold
it's
on
a family
unless
business
not
and
true.
they have a lot of
unless
money
they
to hire someone
have
and
to.
they don't.
That's not true.
Unless
bro,
they
'cause
have
I
to.
I know.
No,
I
a
know
lot of
people
retired
that,
people go to work
Listen.
because they want to.
I know people that
hold on,
like to
TJ,
run their own stores.
hold on, Raz. If he was making $10,000 a month, right? If he works it, 6 if he hires someone else, right?
Yeah.
And he doesn't do it, it's because he can't make the 10 that he would like to make by hiring someone else. It's not making enough for him to leave and walk away from the business, is what I'm saying. He can't live off the 6, or he can't get jiggy with the 6. This is why he works it for the 10. If he could afford to do it, he would do it. Once he can grow it to where he can make 10 and hire somebody, he'll do that. He won't be there unless he got to be there.
If
Nobody does that.
if he could make 12,
You won't see Sam Walton at Walmart.
Because
It's the
sometimes it's the
personality.
You won't see none of the Waltons
That's
at
what I'm saying.
Walmart.
But
That's all I'm saying.
Sometimes if the person, because the Waltons used to work Walmart, was it not a business then?
When the grandfather did it, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
when
saying?
the
Y'all
Waltons
are the
used to
ones that
work-
are arguing, saying that it's a hustle if you can't, if you can't
it's-
walk away for 2 months.
It's a he
I
can
didn't
walk
make
away
that
for
argument.
2
Yeah, but he
months.
decides to
He
not.
can walk away for 2 months and it still be a
He
business
can't,
theoretically.
or
by what
he
he
would.
just said.
He can't, or he would have. You know when he walked away? When he could.
So hold on. So
And
he
not
could-
a day
So
later.
he could take the 6,000 though. So as long as he take the 6,000, the
He
business
walked
still be
away
open.
when he could. Is all I'm saying.
I
You
thought
walk
he
away
walked
from the
away.
business when you
Sam
can.
walked away from them. He was like 80. He was old.
No, I'm saying walked away from actually working in the store.
Well, hold on, hold on.
You see the
This is
first
what- this- I'm gonna tell
Walmart
him
that
why he's
started-
wrong. I'm gonna tell him why he's wrong.
Get him,
because
Tom. I
because
mean,
Vince
Randy.
McMahon. Hold on.
Fucking up all
Hold on.
night.
It's all good. It's all good. Vince McMahon, the billionaire, worked his company, and he didn't have to work his company.
He liked it.
No,
He likes.
That's what we
just said
The
that.
guy don't like working the liquor
Oh,
store.
so now
Okay,
you
man.
changing
You
the
changing
narrative.
Listen,
All right,
if he
cool.
liked it,
Hey,
he
you
would have
right.
walked off with the 10. You said that he's working it because he wants the 10, right? Or he working it because he like it. Why is he working it?
By choice.
Why is he
by
not taking?
force.
Why is he not taking
He
the
would still
6,000?
make a
he liked
profit
10.
He likes the 10, right?
Yeah, but
So-
he could still walk away. Theoretically, what we're saying is he could still walk away
and still make money.
and still make money.
Got you, but he can't get jiggy with. He would rather stay, right?
I mean, for him, he'd rather stay.
Okay then. He'd rather stay.
Yeah.
He'd rather be there every day.
Some people like that though.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I mean,
All right then.
some people,
You know. All right, so it's a business and not a hustle. So anybody who has a business, that chooses to work it, they have a business. It's not a hustle then.
Yeah, and I just think
as long we're talking about what the profit they're bringing in.
Yes. Are they still generating income and if they choose to still work it just because they want to, it's still a business.
Gotcha. I think every business is a business. The difference between
nah, every business ain't no business. Don't
Here's
you say
the
that.
what makes a business is paperwork. The difference between somebody
revenue.
who says they have their LLC and they got their
revenue.
business and someone who works a job is you may have with the job you got one customer. The business has multiple. That's the only difference. That's it. Because the person who has the job, you got your one customer. An electrician for NES, his customer is NES. A freelance electrician is every customer that he picks up along the way. They might both make the same amount of money at the end of the year.
I think that
I
I completely
you consolidate
agree with,
there's people that got a business that built their business off of just having one customer.
Yeah.
And it branches of business. Some people are just middlemen, freight brokers. Do they not have a business? They broker freight.
As long as
know
they
what
can
I'm
walk
saying?
away from it, yeah. I mean, by
They
his
don't have
definition,
freight to ship. They don't have trucks to move it.
Yeah, by his
But they build their
definition,
business
that's
off
still
of
a
that.
business.
That's how it works. You got
But
the paperwork, you got a business.
Nah, I think his point was just that it has to
Y'all are doing
generate-
it by y'all standards.
It has to generate. Let's be for real. It has to generate revenue because again, there's a lot of people out here that saying that they're business owners and they are not. All
Yeah.
you have is some LLC. You're not doing anything with it. You're really not self-employed.
You have a business,
You're
just not a successful one.
It ain't
Y'all have
active.
to-
You are not self-employed. You're not generating no money. You just have an
You're just
LLC. You're not
broke.
doing no taxes. You're not legitimate nowhere. You just have an LLC because you listen to TikTok, tell you to go get one, and it makes you this. You have a
So what about the person who has a job and a bunch of garnishments that come out of their check and they ain't really making no money? Do they still got a job?
absolutely because you know what they still
that's what
file
I'm saying.
taxes.
The person who has a business and the LLC and the paperwork has a business. It's just not successful.
Sometimes you got
Paperwork determines a business.
Sometimes you got the parameters of a
Paperwork
business,
and
but
revenue. Let's be
But in my opinion, it's still
That
it's
determines
still,
a
it's still
successful
hustle.
business.
It's still a hustle until you get it to a certain place.
Yeah, let's jump into Ranted Town right there.
Oh, we ain't got no more slaps? Okay, oh, we out of
No,
time.
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the timer.
Y'all was up to
Fun.
eat something. You supposed to.
It's your time to shine. Letting you
Oh, they don't like you now because I'm talking about that.
It's ranting time on Look Who's Ranting Now.
Well, I just feel that we're all made exactly the way we're supposed to be.
Don't be scared. We don't bite. Call in now. The lines are open.
Oh, no, hell no, I'm a Christian. And you ain't gonna sit there and blame God for how you look.
Caller, you are now live on Look Who's Ranting Now.
I got one. Listen, check it out, folks. Fuck everybody that ain't for you. You feel me? If you out here doing what you doing, let that shit ride. Be you. Be happy. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else that got a problem with it.
I agree with the Raz man on that clip right there. Live your life. It's time for ranting time. If you got a rant, feel free to call in and you can share yours.
I got a rant.
I knew you would.
Yeah, I got a rant. Listen,
What you got?
let's go back to
Fuck
Brittany.
everybody.
Let's go back to Brittany. Who believes it's only 35?
Only 35 men.
Hey, hold on. Let me ask
break,
you a question.
break it down.
I'm
For
gonna
those
break-
who don't know what the situation is.
Can I?
Okay, so Brittany Renner went on the show with Shannon Sharp,
Uncle Shannon.
and I guess she was giving her body count for whatever reason, and she says that she's been with 35 men.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Now listen,
Shout out to Brittany.
cool, ain't nothing wrong with it. No, let's get into that. But so she
Shout out to
says
what
that
she
she
wanna do with
been
her
in,
body.
yeah, that's cool. Listen, that's cool. So she says that she been with 35 men. Now listen, and a lot of people were shocked, and they said, "Oh, that's a whole lot." And, and listen, in my head, I was like, "That good girl is lying." I said, "She lying." I know she been with more than that. That ain't enough for her. I think she been with at least 3 times that. But I would say, even if we're not gonna times it by 3, we're gonna times it by 2.
By
I
2.
think she been at least with at least 70 men.
Why do you say that?
Why do I say that? Because she's so loose. Every time I barely know who Brittany Renner is. I barely know who she is. And every time I've ever seen her, she was all over some dude or doing something a super HOE-ish. And I was sitting there thinking,
That means she slept with him?
that means that's what she do.
So-
You know what I'm
so-
saying? It can't be that hard to get her to do what she
Wait a
do.
minute, Carmen. By your thought process right there with the whole, that means she slept with him. So if you got a guy hanging out by your front door dressed in all black with a hoodie and a mask, jiggling your
Can
door
we
now.
not do the-
Does that mean he robbing you?
Those analogies are
Come
crazy.
on.
What I'm
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
is, Brittany Renner,
That mean he
I
robbing
think that
you?
he's seen her like on.
Maybe
like
he
we've
thought
seen
he
her-
was at his house.
Like we've seen her on interviews and stuff,
Yeah.
right? And
Every
she's
time.
like been like suggestive and like doing stuff like that. But I'm
Yes,
saying, does
she
that mean she is like sleeping with those guys because she's rubbing on them in a podcast? I think that's what
Let me
you're
ask you
talking
a question.
about,
Hold on.
right?
If you do that on
No,
live,
no,
if
I'm
you do
gonna ask you a
that, if you
question.
do that on a live
I got
camera,
a question. I got a question.
Yeah.
If
Come
your
on.
life, if you had to bet your life, right, on if she slept with over 35 men or under
Over-
35 men,
Over under.
which would you choose?
I'm not choosing.
Your life
like
depends
I
on-
know you
somebody's
would.
body.
I know, I know why you wouldn't.
Why can't
Because
you
you
just
know
be
you can't trust that
flirtatious?
whole 35.
I just
Flirtatious.
and here's the thing. Okay, finish. I'm sorry.
Get outta
Finish your rant, Razman.
Oh, my only rant is that she's a low down, dirty, disgusting, what she is. And nobody should want to marry her. Get out of here.
Because
35 bodies. I guess.
Because of 70. It's all 70 of them.
For 70 bodies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good on that.
Yeah.
It's nothing that she has that I would ever want.
Really?
So
really.
Brittany come up to you right now and start throwing that ass. You're gonna be like, it's nothing for you I would ever want.
Listen.
Exactly.
No. Let me tell you what I would think about her. Let me tell you, honestly, let me tell you what I would think about her. Nasty. No matter how much fame she would ever
Hold on.
attain.
Before or after you done?
right.
I would sit here and think, man, this girl is nasty. Like honestly.
71.
Not at all.
71. That's Agent 71 over there.
I have a quick rant.
Yeah.
To back to.
Now you got rant. Now you want to talk.
No, I
Now you wanna
just
talk. Go
feel
ahead.
I understand what you're saying about Brittany and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I get it, but I just feel like at times like the whole body count thing is really
If
ridiculous.
a dude said he slept with 70 women, 70.
You ask a dude how many he slept with, the dude gonna do this right here. I can't tell you
All right,
because they
cool.
don't know, and so that's what.
But listen, but
I
he
ain't
tell
even
you
sure I'm
70 though. I mean, you spoke when I was talking. 7. He says 70. You good?
My thing is here's where I am with it. Okay. At a certain age, the whole body count conversation is ridiculous. And let me tell you why. Because everybody has a past. And more than likely, and I'm going to be real with the men, more than likely, whatever number she give you, because y'all are so judgmental about it, it ain't the right number. So you're going to be laying with somebody like, my girl only got 4 and she got
We don't
60.
know that. We don't know y'all lying. Come on, man.
I mean, after
did you even
after a
say?
certain age,
We know it's a lie.
Yeah.
It don't
After a
matter
certain
what
age-
number you say.
Okay, so you know it's a lie no matter what number you say. So why is when Brittany's saying 35, you're like, sure.
Listen,
And it's
because
more.
because
listen,
if she said that
I
number
have
because
slept-
she thought that was low.
she thought that was acceptable.
You see
No,
what
I
I'm
thought,
saying?
I thought in the context she said it, she was like, yeah, it's been 35. I thought she was saying like it's been a lot. That's what I took from it. I thought she was saying like, oh no, I've been with 35 guys. I thought she was saying in the context like
How old
that
is
was
she?
a lot. Oh, I don't know her age. I really don't.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is like the whole body count conversation, the way men are judgmental around it is crazy because okay, y'all know the number is a lie. If you know the number is a lie, why are you even worried about it? Like if that girl slept with 40 or 50 or whatever, you would never know. You cannot tell. So just relax. It's not that big of a deal. And if you able to catch
Here's-
y'all able to sleep with like
Listen.
80 women and it's okay for y'all, is that double standard?
because it doesn't
because
it
I
doesn't
think-
deteriorate my body.
But listen,
to
but I-
sleep
and
with
it doesn't
80
want-
women.
Hold on, pause.
Yes, it
But I
does.
also- I
Learn
Hey,
anatomy.
I have
Yes,
information.
it does.
I think the men are more honest about
Where
it.
do you think that Arby's roast beef stuff
Hey,
comes
hey,
from?
I have
Go ahead.
information, y'all.
Go ahead. What's the
So
information?
she's 31, right?
Where that roast
Jesus.
beef come
Hold on,
from?
wait. She's
Yeah.
31. So even if she slept with 35 guys, if she started when she was 18, you hear me? 18, that's 13 years. So
Jesus.
35 divided by 13 is 2.6. She slept with 2.6 people a year. Is that a lot?
To a man,
hold on.
to a man because 35
Is
she's a
that-
whore.
Is that a
She's
lot?
a whore.
Hold on.
Big.
Hold on.
And that's assuming she started at 18. She could have started younger. She could have started older.
So
But
hold on.
average,
3 guys. Hold on. Let's round up.
2.69.
Hold on. Let's round up.
3.
She slept with 3 different dudes a year. Every year. She get around.
No.
Around.
She
around,
dated-
around. Boop, boop.
So you date someone for 4 months, y'all had sex, and y'all didn't work out. What?
She get
How is
around.
that? How is that getting around?
Used and
It's the-
abused.
See, this is
It's
where
that misogynistic.
what? No,
No, don't do that.
Don't try to do that.
Because
Nah.
this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. A lot of the guys, hold on. A lot of the guys that y'all think they done slept with 100 dudes. I mean 100 women. Sorry. With 100
I don't want
women.
no man to sleep with 100
Cool.
dudes.
Listen, this generation, they don't care. But listen, a lot of the guys y'all think they slept with 100 women, I only slept with 15. And this might be a 35-year-old dude.
I don't think about
But
guys.
what
that
I'm
they
what I'm
do
saying is, if you ask a dude,
is
he
the
mi-
dick clean?
listen. If you ask a dude,
Are you
what's your body count?
tested?
If you ask a dude,
Is your blood clean? Is that mouth clean?
so
We
body
clean?
counts don't matter.
If you're clean, listen.
No. Body counts don't matter. That's what I'm asking.
After a certain age, you're ridiculous. If you're after a certain age, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. After a certain age, you're sitting here like it better be 4. You're ridiculous.
Nah,
and
no.
you need to
We're
grow
not
up.
talking. That's not the cap. We're not talking about.
You
4.
need to grow
We're
up.
talking about over 40 because I know she
You
was
need
over
to
40.
grow up. Grow up. After a certain age, grow up. Grow
Over
up.
40.
Is it clean? Is she clean?
We have a comment on TikTok.
Over 40.
Grow up.
We good.
Fly J said, women are okay with us sleeping around. We are not okay with y'all doing it. That's it. Be okay with it.
Misogyny.
Listen, that's exactly what I was trying to get to. Men and women view things differently. Like, it doesn't matter to you, body count. But
Touch
to
not
me,
the unclean.
listen, for y'all, it's so different. Like, you hate when I use analogies. Guys like analogies because it helps you make sense of things, right?
Well, now
I'm
when you
just
talking
saying-
about, because if the horse
Hold on.
rode down the street,
No.
and we're talking
I
about
just
eye
want-
exams, it's just
I just want the next time you go to CarMax or wherever you go to buy your car, don't look at the odometer or
There's-
nothing.
there's
Just
the
go in
analogy.
there because the paint's pretty and it's the car that you wanted.
There's the
Just buy it.
analogy.
Just buy it. Don't
Nobody
ask no
said nothing
questions.
about it looking
Don't
like-
get a Carfax.
Nobody said
Nah,
nothing
nah.
about it looking
You
like
don't
I
need
said
to-
it has to
you
be
don't need to
clean.
know
Did
how
I
many
not say
people
that?
own that
Are
car.
you tested? Did I not say that?
don't need to
so
know
if
how
I'm
many
going to
people
buy a
own
car
that
with a
car.
whole bunch of miles, I want the Carfax.
No,
I
but
want
you don't
see
need to
what's
know
going
about
on.
the miles. That's not important.
I
That's
said,
the body
are
count.
you clean and are you tested? They're
That's
like,
the
why
mile
you
count.
skipping over that? Why you skipping over
She didn't
that?
say clean and test.
So you
Are you
so you
clean
be
and
you be able to
tested?
marry a porn
Better get a
star.
test on that one.
Somebody who used to be in porn,
If he's
had
clean
quite a
and
few.
tested and he ain't in that life no more, he a good man. He
where
got
we-
his life right.
That's where I'm
Hey,
saying that men and women are different. A dude don't want that.
y'all
I
are
care about the
ridiculous.
miles.
The thing about it is you probably land up with a hoe, but you don't know because she done lied about her
That's
number.
fine. I'm not marrying her.
You're not marrying.
I'm not marrying her. So
No,
He's
no.
not getting no serious commitments.
you missing the whole
Here's-
thing.
no,
I'm
here's
not
the
marrying
thing.
her.
Here's the thing. If you never truly know her number, you're marrying her.
No,
If you,
no.
you're capping. If you don't never truly know,
He be marrying under a lot of you.
hold on, my
They do
my-
it all the time.
my whole point is whole point is because of the way men shame
boo.
women about their bodies and what they do with it in a certain
No.
number.
We're not shaming you about your body. All right.
Can I finish?
No, we're not shaming you about your body.
Let
How do you think that's
her,
a body
hold
shame?
on. Let her rock with it.
The way look at y'all's reaction right now because Brittany Renner said she had 35. The way men view women having bodies, right, is the reason women feel forced to lie about the bodies that they have. So here's the thing. Y'all have been with women that have 30 and 40 bodies, but because y'all force them to lie about it, because
Accountability.
Let
Go
her,
on
it's
over there.
not. You said you were okay with the
let her
lie.
finish.
You said you were okay with the lie, right?
I'm gonna let you finish. And then
Again,
I just
my
want a little
whole
piece.
point is because of the way that men see it, women do lie about it. My point being, you have slept with women and they have had over how many bodies, and you were sleeping with her over and over and over again because of the fantasy. But you would like her regardless, but because of that body, You were number 40 to somebody, and you probably were in
Sure.
it, eating it and everything.
Sure. And I didn't marry her, is all I'm saying. And it's going to stay the same.
It won't,
Listen.
because somebody's gonna come and tell you, "I've only had."
But you
this.
saying that women
I
lie.
only
Hold
had-
on,
I've
women
only had-
lie. We force y'all to lie. No,
The-
you
the
lied
way-
because of the choices and decisions that you made
No,
prior,
no,
and now
no,
you
no,
don't want to
no.
be judged by them, so you lie.
No,
Nobody's
no, no, no.
forcing you to lie.
Because
Y'all
what
are
she-
lying
what she
because you
said
don't like
earlier-
the
what
reality
she
of
said
what it
earlier.
is.
She said
that men don't like women with 35.
When you
pounds.
ask a man,
That's
how many-
why you lie.
Oh, I don't even know. I done lost count. But listen, I just
Who
gave
lost
you the
count?
truth. But I'm saying that's the answer that guys will probably give you. Hey, I don't know. I done lost count.
But
I
this
don't
thing,
count.
the thing about
That's
the
an
whole
answer that a
body
guy
thing too,
give
that
you because
y'all
he's being
men,
honest
men
with you.
sleep with all these women too, and y'all don't think that they're nasty. Oh, he got them hoes.
What I'm
Like,
s-
it's just crazy.
What
to
I'm
me.
saying is one gives
Humans are
one gives an
humans.
honest answer, the other one gives a dishonest answer.
The
And
men be
listen,
knowing how
hold
many
on.
bodies they got.
Cool,
y'all,
cool.
y'all know how many under
But
their
let
belt.
me
Y'all
finish-
know y'all done had plenty of
let me
bitches.
finish. Listen, let me finish my statement. Let me finish my statement. Even if that's true, but even if he was to say, "Hey, it's been a whole lot," right? Guess what? You got the opportunity to make that decision and say, "Okay, cool, I'm cool with this," as opposed to the woman that's lying. And listen, when she gives a big number, and you already know, and I can't even trust that either. You know, listen, you can't fault us for not liking that. That's like you can't. We can't fault y'all for not wanting to broke dude. You cannot fault us for saying, "Nah." You know what I'm saying? I
Now
don't
we're
want.
talking about surviving and money. And okay, I don't understand that.
I'm just saying, one
Okay,
thing is
well,
important.
we're going to agree to disagree.
One thing is
Yeah.
important
Oh,
to
yeah.
men, and another thing is important to women. To women, you wouldn't want a guy lying about his income, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Would you feel like that was like
I'm making
a breach,
95 a year.
Yeah.
a breach of
95.
trust? You know what I'm saying? Then y'all go,
Economy.
y'all go meet the realtor, and you trying to get the house, and
And he
find
lost
out
his job.
it's
I done
not-
lost my job.
His 90, his 95 is 45, and you a little pissed off. You know what I'm saying?
I just lost my job.
The
I'm
same
just
way
working
money
at
is
UPS
important to
make
y'all.
ends meet right quick though.
You know, quantity
It's
is
not important to y'all. It's not.
It is.
Oh,
Fantasy is.
It is marriage. Marriage. wise.
Okay, hold on.
marriage,
Is this
can't
job?
even
Is
get
this?
Well,
how much?
lady,
Is
I
how
don't
much you
wanna
make
do it.
important? Hold on,
That's how bad I don't want.
Does
I
how
can't
much the
say the
man
word.
make important?
How much people make is important. It's inflation
No,
right now.
no.
Let's close the show out. We're not gonna win.
Honesty is important.
We're not gonna win.
How,
Regardless
does
of
how
what
much
it's
you
about.
make
I
important?
want honesty.
Okay, does having a job important?
Absolutely.
Listen.
So is that number then? Keep that number down in.
Listen. I had fun fighting with y'all tonight. I want to thank anybody who been with us tonight as we struggle through this thing. Alarms and all that stuff. We got it cleaned up. It's going to be a great show next week. We're going to talk about are men and women truly at war? And how can we fix it?
No, they not.
I don't think so either, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. And of course, catch us this upcoming Tuesday, the Topic Tuesday, hosted by Your Good Comedy. And if your guy don't try to speak, she ain't going to let you.
So it won't.
Didn't even deny. You know what I'm saying? We had our fun tonight, Raz, man. It's over come Tuesday night. Love y'all. It's been a great show.
We're live again next week at 7 p.m. CPT time.
That's finally actually true. 8 o'clock is like 7 CPT time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About that time.
About that time, yeah.
No, I was saying about the time. We start, but look, the thing still say